So I'm here to talk to you guys today about the inspiration for my senior thesis, which is on breast cancer immunotherapy. I'm not going to explain to you guys what cancer is because I know that each and every one of you has probably been affected by this disease, whether you personally have struggled with it or somebody you know and love has had to deal with this disease. For me personally, I became hyper aware of what cancer was when my grandmother got diagnosed with breast cancer when I was about the age of 7. I specifically remember the day when she removed her wig to reveal her bald head to me and my sister and telling us that she had received her last round of chemotherapy and she had beaten cancer, or so we had thought. Unfortunately for us, a few years later, she had got a call from the doctor that she had another tumor growth in that same breast. I know this story is not unique only to my family because thousands of women struggle with this each and every day. And many of them experience relapse and metastasis, and not all of them are as lucky as my grandmother was, because after her final surgical procedure, she was able to beat it and we haven't had to struggle with that disease again. So this idea that cancer was able to come back even after surgery and chemotherapy really interested me, why our bodies were allowing these tumor cells to proliferate within them. Because generally, whenever we are subjected to foreign pathogens, whether it be bacteria, viruses, fungi, our bodies will elicit immune responses that attack these cells, which is why we get fevers, sweats, chills, runny noses when we're sick. But our immune cells are also capable of protecting our bodies from self-illnesses, such as when cells start to mutate and turn into tumor cells. Our immune cells are able to recognize this and kill them. So in my senior thesis, I became really interested in what goes wrong in our immune cells when tumors start to arise and form in larger areas. Why are our bodies not fighting back against this? So in my paper, I started to look at how breast cancer cells were altering functions of immune cells and being able to be tolerated by the body. And moreover, I started to do some research on current studies that are being conducted that are looking at how we can re-educate and retrain these immune cells to fight back against cancer. There have even been some vaccines created against cancer, certain types of cancer, so people can receive these vaccines and no longer have to deal with the fear of creating these gigantic primary tumors. So maybe one day when I have kids, my children not only be receiving vaccines for measles and mumps, they'll also be receiving vaccines for certain cancers so they don't have to struggle with this disease like we have.